Hi everyone, welcome to our Term 3 Class B practicing video number 6. Right, this sections we're gonna have some new technique works to do and also a new songs. The technique work that we are going to look at has something new in there. We may mention it before, but in here we're gonna really have a look at putting the chords with the melody together. Alright, first I want you to get your technique book and turn the page on 18. So the one that is called Let's Go Sliding. This is our homework for this week. Okay, that's the first one. It's still using the middle C position. So remember, the middle C position is putting both hands, the thumb, into the same keys. Okay, and then doing the single hand and then swap to another hand. So this one's a slightly long phrase on each hand. Remember to use your walking fingers. Okay, so I'm gonna show you first and then you can have a look. It's pretty simple, this one. All you need to concentrate is your wrist. Okay, I'm really glad that lots of students have developed that curved fingers. Awesome. But number 5 sometimes still lying down, and number 1 sometimes dropping off the piano like this. So make sure your number 1 is on the piano all the times, and number 5 is also like standing up on the keys. It's more like 90 degrees. If you can see my hand, more like 90 degrees. We don't want to go lie down like this. Okay, so always feeling like your hands like a flamingo standing on the toes, right? Okay, now I'm gonna try this one first, so you can look at the camera, watch the video first and see how I do it, and then you can try. All right, so we're gonna put both hands on C position, right? But when we start, okay, I'm gonna lift the other hands off so you can see my hands more clearly, and then swap to another hand. Okay, right, I'm gonna pull up the camera a bit closer to the keys. Right, there we go. All right, first the music sheet says it's starting from the C position. Left hands first. As you can see, when I press the key down, like left the finger high, press the key down, my hands like a little hammered it down the key quite hard. All right, and once you touch the key, don't let your finger wobbly on the keys. Okay, like a little nail this time. Hammer the nails in and then stay on that spot very still. Okay, holding your hands more stable rather than let it making around. Okay, so left your hands up, press key down and hold still. All right, we'll do left hands one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. See my number 5? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay, and then we move to the right hand. Right hand still do the middle C position. Okay, starting from number 1. See how high my number 1 lifted up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Now I want you to try the middle C position first. You can pause the video. Right, once you're done, we're gonna move both hands to D position and do the same fingering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and then right hands. 1, 2, 3. Left the finger high and keep the curve. position. Now you just need to carry on E, F, G, A, B, C. Okay, each position, so you do the same finger numbers, right? And that's the let's go sliding. Now I'm going to turn the page back to 16ths. And the 16ths, all right, this is all about the chords. The chords means 3 notes go down at the same time. So the chords has 3 notes, but they all share one stick. If you have a look at the chords in here, 3 notes, but they all putting on the same stick. Okay, or just one stick for 3 notes. That means they're going to go down at the same time. When we're counting the beats, the chords are still counting 1 da, 1 da, 1 da, 1 da, 2 da, 1 da, 1 da, 1 da, 2 da. So you don't add up 3 notes, like 3 1-beat notes, and play 3 beats together. No, because they're sharing one stick, so they mean 3 notes go down at the same time. Okay, but actually the homework that is on here is the melody and the chord. So you can see here our left hands, first one is playing the chords, okay, and the right hand play the single note. So the chords for the first position is C chord. So let's find the C chord. 3 notes, bottom one C, middle one E, C, D, E, and then top one G, E, F, G, C, E, G. We're going to use number 5, 3, and 1. Okay, now let's find the C, E, G on the pianos. C position, C number 5. Okay, and then E number 3. And then number 1 play G. So put a 3 finger down, 2 finger up, and press down at the same time. And also, did you see my body? Lean forward. That's when we do chords. We push our body forward to put more weight on our fingers. And your finger have to be absolutely curved. If you have a flat finger, when you push it, it may hurt your bones, okay, or hurt your joints. So that's not very safe to use a flat finger and do chords. Okay, so you need absolutely curved finger, and your hands, that knuckles coming out, okay, fingers pushing forward, like grabbing things, okay, so you have more support on your fingers. That's when you push forward, your finger is holding the total weight of your hands, your arm, your upper body, okay. Right, so let's do our left hands first. 3 fingers, C, E, G. Go press down. Down, 2 down, 3 down, finish. 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, finish. Let's do a 4 beats. 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, 4 down. Lift it up. 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, 4 down. Okay, right, I'm gonna try the first one, melody and the chords number 1. You're just watching the video and then you can try it on your own. Both hands starting from middle C position, okay, for final position. That's the C position. Now, you can pause the video and try it on your own. Okay, make sure the right hand is using walking finger, left hand because we're repeating the same chord, so you have to lift it up. Okay, so basically right hand is doing this, left hand is doing that. So it's need a slow practice to get the hand coordinations. Okay, left hand need to lift it up, right hand doesn't. Right hand just keep doing the walking fingers. Right, you can give it a try. And I'm gonna do one more positions. Alright, this one is also doing the moving up on the keys. So we start from C, go up D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So you have to keep moving your hands to do the same ones. Now I'm gonna try the D position. Sorry. Now E position. Right, so I've done two positions, D and E, so you just need to keep going. Okay, right, have a little practice on this one. Once you finish, we're gonna have a look at the other one. And the number 2, exercise number 2, is also doing the chords in melodies, but this time left hand's doing the walking fingers, right hand doing the chords. So we swap around, okay? And right hand's doing the chords, same as left hands. Press your body down, lean forward, hold the hands very still, tight, and use the curved fingers. You can practice on your right hand the chords. Make sure 2 and 4 are lifting up because we're not using them. And then the left hands. Walking fingers. Same notes, we're gonna lift our hands up. Okay, now let's try hands together. D position. And then E position. And then so on and so on. Okay, you can keep going up to our next C. So this is the chords and melody exercises from the technique book. Okay, now the next one, the new songs that we are doing is called Abraham Lincoln. So it's on the performance book, page 20, I think. 21. This is the piece that I'm gonna play. You can see Abraham Lincoln's photo. Alright. This piece, okay, we have our hands, both hands has a note. Okay, now the left hand is using the intervals, so 2 notes at the same time, making a C shape and pressing down at the same time. And then right hand is the melody. Okay, so what I want you to do is I'm playing the whole song one time, and then I want you to pause the video and try to play like line by lines. Okay, so once a while I've done my one, I'll talk you through what you're gonna pay attention to when you do each lines, so some key things to remember. But I want you to take more initiatives, try to find the notes on your own and do the hands together, right? Okay, now listen, I'm gonna play the Abraham Lincoln, the whole piece. it's a very nice piece, isn't it? Let's have a look at the first line. When you do the right hand, you see a long slur here? That means your right hand gonna play all continually, means all connected using walking fingers, okay? There's no repeating notes, okay? So no need to let your hands up. So first line, right hands all connected using walking fingers. Right, I'm gonna do the right hands first so you can have a look. Okay, see how I using my walking fingers connect all the keys? Okay, all you need to do is lift the finger up and then swap with the next one and keep your wrist very, very still. Control it. We don't want to go like this. All right, the wrist can't do up and down. They have to hold it very still, but your fingers going higher and higher. All right, left to high. Okay, left hands intervals 2 notes at a time. This one's F and G, so very, very close using 1 and 2. Last bar. Okay, now I want you to give it a try, the first line. Once you're done, I'm gonna play the first line one more time. Okay, see if you did the same. Alright, now I'm gonna have a look at the second line. Second line here, right hand is still doing legato, okay, quite similar these 2 lines, and left hands are still doing the intervals. The only differences I think is here, the last one. Okay, so I'm gonna try the right hands first. Okay, now the left hand. Okay, now I'm gonna put the hands together. Okay, the last line, I did it with the third line. The last line actually is quite easy. It's single-handed. Okay, so you just need to do the first bar right hand, second bar left hand, and then again right hand. The last bar are hands together. Okay, so these lines are quite easy. Right, that's the Abraham Lincoln for this week, and practicing each lines about 10 or 20 times, okay, before you're doing the whole piece. Now, just gonna quickly talk about the concert pieces, 沧海一声笑. We made a little change yesterday because when we put together Shihui and the group, we found that because when we're doing like wiping the keys, our students go a little bit slow. It doesn't really match the song's speed. So what we can do is we change that 2 hands wiping into 1 hand. So you're using your left hands to wipe the keys and right hands play the notes. Okay, so I'm going to show you how we change it, and then I want you to practice like this at home. So before we start, find the D sharp. Okay, that's where we're going to start. And get left hands ready as well. So we don't want to like holding the bench like this. Okay, so you can just like kind of resting here. Right hand start. And then left hand swipe the keys. Second phrase. Just one hand. And because this piece we're going to repeat 2 times, so the first ending we don't need to do this. Alright, we don't need to do the ending, we save it for the second time. So after you're doing this, and then we're going to restart straight away. When we finish on the second time, when Shohei was doing this, and our group students are doing the 2 hand swiping. Okay, so that kind of like a matching the song speed. Okay, so that's a tiny change to our concert pieces. Alright, everyone, keep practicing and I'll see you next week. Bye.